What's going on, Splatter Heads around the world? It's not Wednesday, but it's time for them Splatter Talk boys. Hit that intro.
Would you lead me to my doom? Yeah.
Hold up. We them boys.
Hold up. We them boys. What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy Jay, and you're listening to them Splatter Talk boys. It's not Wednesday, it's Friday. I was supposed to release a episode on Wednesday, but we got caught up doing a lot of editing on Splatter Talk Cinema YouTube channel, so I'm a little late. Sue me. But in today's episode, I want to talk about a couple topics. One of the topics is Monster Mania. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, Monster Mania will be doing their thing once again. And this time, Monster Mania 55 will be August 4th through the 6th in Cherry Hill, New Jersey. It's actually the 20th anniversary of Monster Mania. Damn. And I'm like, shit, should I go to this? Because they just announced somebody. It's his first Monster Mania appearance, and it is super dope. It's not only just one person. They just announced Kiefer Sutherland is coming for the first time ever. And when they announced that, their whole website crashed. Everybody went to go get VIP tickets, and they're sold out now. You got Kiefer Sutherland, you got Lou Diamond Phillips, you got Jason Patrick, Billy Worth. You have a Lost Boys reunion going on. You got a Young Guns reunion with Kiefer Sutherland and Lou Diamond Phillips going on. Monster Mania is doing the fucking thing. If you have not been to a Monster Mania, I highly suggest you go. I have made a video surviving Monster Mania on our YouTube channel. Go check it out. It tells you the different places that Monster Mania takes place. You have Hunt Valley, Maryland, Cherry Hill, New Jersey, Oaks, Pennsylvania. And they happen throughout the year. When I first started going, they only had Cherry Hill and Hunt Valley, Maryland. Now they got Oaks, Pennsylvania, and it seems like they do each location like twice a year, except for Pennsylvania. I don't think they do Pennsylvania twice a year, but they do Cherry Hill as well as Hunt Valley twice a year. And at this Cherry Hill, Kiefer fucking Sutherland is gonna be there. I think I'm gonna miss this one. Even though I would love to see Kiefer Sutherland and Lou Diamond Phillips, I think I might miss this one. Because we have a trip. Ladies and gentlemen, Splatter Talk might not be releasing while my wife and I go on this trip, but we are going to Hawaii. We're celebrating our 5-year anniversary. Thank you very much. I appreciate everything, but we will be going to Hawaii about August 23rd. So that week, Splatter Talk probably won't be releasing anything, but I will try my damnedest to have some backlog stuff so that we can release stuff and you guys do not go without any Splatter Talk material. Feel what I'm saying? So, Monster Mania 55 has Kiefer Sutherland and Lou Diamond Phillips. I would say go get your tickets, go get your VIP tickets, but them fucking things are gone. Let's check it out on the website. Sorry, this type of VIP ticket is sold out for this show. Sorry, this VIP ticket is sold out for this show. They're done. Ever since Kiefer Sutherland announced that he was coming, the VIP tickets were sold the fuck out. Listening to Travis Bruce. Listen, Travis Bruce is a new YouTube channel. He talks horror cons. He lets you know the ins and outs of different horror cons, what's the best things about them, what's the worst things about them, and Splatter Talk Cinema is subscribed to his channel. He has 57 subscribers, so Splatter Heads, go on over to Travis Bruce on YouTube and make him feel at home. Subscribe to his channel, watch his videos, like his videos. We will be having him on an episode of them Splatter Talk boys next week. So make sure you tune in because we got a lot to talk about, and this man is very knowledgeable in the horror realm as Splatter Talk is, and I honestly think we're around the same age. One thing about him, he's a Philadelphia Eagles fan. But I got mad love for the guy. For real. So met him at the last Monster Mania. He was actually shooting a YouTube video, and I was kind of in the background and didn't know. But when I realized that he was shooting his video, I was like, oh shit, let me get out of here. So we was able to link up, talk, get to know each other a little bit at the con. And I also made a special appearance in my cosplay in one of his videos. So if you go over to Travis Bruce on YouTube and on TikTok, you'll see your boy in the background, Jay Voorhees. You know what I'm saying? So I actually want to talk about another con that he put me on to. And this con, I've heard about this con, but I never actually investigated it. I never, went to the site to see, okay, I'll start going to this con because it's in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. And I looked to see how long from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania I am. Holy fuck, I'm like 8.5 hours away. I don't know if this is gonna happen. I might take a flight. If you think Splatter Talk Cinema should attend Steel City Con, hit the like button. Give us a comment, let us know if you want us to go. So I went to their website. And the first thing that I do, I go to the celebrity, to see who's gonna be there. And the second person that's gonna be there, Mike Tyson. You're fucking right. Mike Tyson is going to be in the building. He's gonna be at Steel City Con. I've always wanted to meet this man, Mike Tyson. So I might have to bite the bullet and go. You got Billy D. Williams that's gonna be in the building. Billy D. Williams. Y'all know him from Star Wars, Lady Sings the Blues, Brian's Song. Warwick Davis is in the building. Y'all know him from Willow. Y'all know him from The Leprechaun. William Shatner is gonna be in the building. He was at the last Monster Mania that I was at, and his line was, it wasn't that out of control. In the grand scheme of things, William Shatner's line wasn't that out of control. It was David Arquette's line that was truly out of the building. But William Shatner was only at Monster Mania for Friday and Saturday, and he dipped out quick Saturday afternoon. But I digress. At Steel City Con, Danica McKellar. Y'all know her as Winnie from the Wonder Years. The old Wonder Years. The Wonder Years that I grew up on. Not the other one. Tom Welling is going to be in the building. Oh boy, it might go down. Rick is a huge Smallville fan. So when I tell him that Tom Welling is gonna be in the building, and Mike Tyson and Warwick Davis, we might be going to this. You guys might be hearing that Splatter Talk is gonna be in the building. Like, they got Scott Ian, Erica Durance, and she was from Smallville, The Butterfly Effect 2. You got John Glover, who was in Smallville, who was in Gremlins 2. I remember him in Gremlins 2. To tell you the truth, I believe that they are going to be having a Smallville reunion at this place. So Rick loves Smallville. He watched it from beginning to end. He loves Smallville. So this might have to be his birthday present, because if y'all didn't know, Rick's birthday is August 15th, and this Steel City Con happens August 11th through the 13th. 10 days after this ends, me and my wife are going to Hawaii. So I think we might have to make this, become a thing. We might have to go ahead and buy a ticket for this. So let's check out the tickets. Do they have a VIP? They got a bundle for $150. The VIP experience, not valid for entry. What? That's a bundle. Okay. See, this shit is weird because, it gives me the ticket prices and everything, but the full price for a 3-day pass is $70. That's not bad at all. But then they got the bundle. They got the Tom Ellis VIP package, which is $150. Let's see what that's about. The bundle description: want the VIP treatment added onto your general admission pass? Upgrades include VIP sitting in the events, 9:30 a.m. event entry, VIP autograph line access for celebrities, a VIP lanyard, a tote, a t-shirt. VIP merchandise can be picked up at the official SteelCon City booth. VIP add-ons require the purchase of a general admission, single day or 3-day pass, not valid in any named celebrity VIPs. In order to streamline VIP lines, VIP pass required for every adult in celebrities VIP lines. Underage children may be accompanied by VIP pass holders in line. So these add-ons, you would actually have to pay the $70 if you plan on staying for 3 days straight. You're gonna have to pay the $70, and if you want the VIP treatment, that is a $150 add-on. So you will be paying $220 for the VIP experience. That's for the 3 days. That's for the August 2023 VIP experience. You can actually do VIP experiences every single day. So they don't just have a VIP pass like Monster Mania does that would last the whole 3 days. They have VIP passes for each individual day. So, like, I think that's pretty dope. Like, you buy the Friday entry, which is $24, and then you get the $150 add-on, and you can spend the whole day VIP. I don't know if I like that. If I buy VIP for $150, I want all 3 days VIP access, kind of like Monster Mania does. But hey, if you can only go for 1 day, they can still give you the VIP treatment at Steel City Con. So I might have to go and check this damn thing out. For real, for real. I might have to check this thing out. Getting off the con conversation, I want to talk to you guys about being fans of anything. You know what I'm saying? I want to talk to you guys about being fans, whether it's horror, whether it's video games, a specific video game like Mortal Kombat. Guys, please be nice, please be courteous, please be genuine to the other fans of that niche, of that genre, of that video game. Because, man, I went to this group on Reddit. It's a Mortal Kombat group. And if anybody from the Mortal Kombat Reddit is watching this, I hope this doesn't apply to you. I went in there and I posted something because I want to do a video about this. I don't know whether it's going to be a straight video or if it's going to be an episode on them Splatter Talk boys, but I want to do an episode about it. And the episode is the difference. Which one's better? The 95 version of Mortal Kombat the movie or the 2021 version of Mortal Kombat the movie? And when I put this up, see, if you're not aware, Reddit does karma. And what karma is, you can gain karma by people upvoting your post. And what an upvote is basically, see, Travis Bruce just messaged me on Skype. He's ready to go. We're gonna be doing this tomorrow. But yeah. Are we doing this tomorrow or are we doing this today? Yeah, I think we're doing it today, actually. Yeah, we're doing it today, and then I have my brother-in-law Brian that is going to be doing commentary with us. We're going to be doing From Dusk Till Dawn, so make sure you pay attention to Splatter Talk Cinema and you're subscribed to the channel. Got the bell hit so you don't miss the notifications, so you don't miss out on the commentary from Dusk Till Dawn. So we're going to be doing it tonight. I gotta go do some notes so that we can have a very intense and interesting and insightful conversation that you guys can listen to on them Splatter Talk boys. But this Reddit group, I put my question up there, you know, which one is better, 95 or 91? 95 or 2021. I did not take a side. I did not say, you know, oh, well, I like the 2021 version better than the 95 version. And to tell you the God's honest truth, I do. I like the 2021 version better than I like the 95 version. I grew up through all of them. I grew up 95. I was 13 years old. I went to go see Mortal Kombat. When Mortal Kombat came out in the arcade, I was 10 years old, but I still played the game. any money that I was able to get, I went to the arcade and I just blew it on Mortal Kombat. I learned Liu Kang's finisher in the first video game by just button mashing. I didn't have the Game Pro to look at and get the codes and shit from. Yeah, if you guys are my age, you know what Game Pro is. But anywho, I asked this question and I started getting downvotes. Like the group was taking karma away from me. And I'm like, what the fuck? I got over 1,300 karma right now, and Splatter Talk has about 1,300 karma, and I got these people taking karma from me because I asked a question. Like, damn, bro, it's not that I came in here and said, fuck the 95 version, you motherfuckers suck. The 2021 version is better, and y'all don't know what y'all talking about, you young motherfuckers. No, I didn't say nothing like that. I just asked a question. So I'm getting downvoted, and I'm like, okay, maybe I should just delete this post and not worry about what the Mortal Kombat community has to say about this movie. Because honestly, there are some people that can be super toxic when it comes to their opinions. And I mean, it's not just Mortal Kombat, it's not just that Reddit group. Like, I'm a part of some Friday the 13th groups on Facebook. Splatter Talk Cinema is also a part of some Friday the 13th pages. And when you go in there with an opinion, they strike you down. Oh, you don't know what true cinema is? Like, go look at Splatter Talk Cinema. I do know what true cinema is, motherfuckers. But it's just like, I'd go in that group and people will say, oh, number one is the best. Number one, it's the original, it's the best. And I'm like, no, it's not. Friday the 13th, the original, with Pamela Voorhees as the killer, is not the best in the franchise. It's not rated up there with, let's say, Halloween. And everybody knows that Sean Cunningham completely ripped from Halloween. Completely ripped, even down to the mute killer. But I mean, from the POV shots, stuff like that, it ripped. It then started to rip more with the sequels because our killer wasn't Pamela Voorhees anymore. It was a mute brute. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like Halloween. But these people would give me their ass to kiss. I mean, bad. It was like, I couldn't even have an opinion. Like, who gives a fuck what you think? Like, damn. I'm just doing what these platforms are made to do, and that is to give people feedback. If you get on these platforms and put a post up and don't expect people to, react to your post, then what the fuck are you on social media for? That is the quintessential thing to do when you're on social media. We have to respond to you. And I'm sorry, I'm twisting my words up and everything. It's early in the morning, so you guys can get an episode of the Splatter Talk, boys. I'm sorry, Wednesday came and gone, and we are in editing mode here at Splatter Talk. We're trying to get a lot of content out to you guys. So I apologize for missing the Wednesday mark, but here it is, Friday. Hope you guys enjoy your weekend, but let us get back to what I was talking about. So this Reddit group, they kept downvoting me, and until I said something in the comments, I didn't say it along these lines, but I was thinking it. I was like, fuck, these guys are super toxic in here. You can't even have an opinion without getting tormented, without getting downvoted. You know what I'm saying? It's like, what is this group for? Is it just to come in here and pretty much suck everybody off and be like, yeah, you're right. The 95 version is better than the 21 version. How about we talk about this shit right now? The 95 version. I know people say that, oh, the 2021 version, Cole Young and the Akana, and there wasn't even a tournament. The 95 version. Was there really a tournament? Was there really a tournament? No, there was no tournament. Because to my recollection, Sonya Blade never lost. Johnny Cage never lost. Liu Kang never lost. Where's the tournament? When it comes to the video game, you pick one protagonist and he goes through the list of fighters until he reaches Goro and Shang Tsung. Liu Kang beats, some dreaded guy at the beginning, some guy with dreads. Don't know why Earthrealm was against Earthrealm, but it was supposed to be Outworld versus Earthrealm. But yet and still, he's fighting the dude with the dreads. He kicks the dude with the dreads ass, and Shang Tsung takes his soul. Cool. The next fight we see Liu Kang in, Sub-Zero. Okay, cool. If we stuck with just Liu Kang, it would have been more of a tournament-esque type thing. If we would have saw Johnny Cage lose, Sonya Blade lose, then it would have been more along the lines of the video game and the tournament. Liu Kang in the video game is the supreme winner of the first Mortal Kombat. Actually, the first and second Mortal Kombat. And honestly, I believe he was the third too. I think he won the third. But see, my thing is this. There was no third tournament. In the third game, it was an invasion of Earthrealm. But Liu Kang still beat Shao Kahn. Tournament? There was no tournament in that first movie. And people talk about the fact that the 2021 version, they use some characters that they don't flesh out their backstory. We don't know why they're here. Cole Young. The 2021 version has Melina, but you really can't have Melina until you introduce Baraka and Katana, because Melina is crossbred between the two. So how do we have Melina in the 2021 version? Understandable. That's a good argument. What about Scorpion and Sub-Zero teaming up in the first movie? In the 95 movie, Scorpion and Sub-Zero, deadliest of enemies, but slaves under my power. That is not the storyline when it comes to Hanzo Hasashi and Bihan. If you are a Mortal Kombat fan, you know the story. You know that the Lin Kuei killed all of the Shirai Ryu under the guise of Quan Chi. If you play the video games and you are a fan of the video games, you knew that happened. And in the 2021 version, we start the movie off with the Shirai Ryu getting eliminated by the Lin Kuei, by Scorpion getting killed by Sub-Zero, or Hanzo Hasashi getting killed by Bihan. The movie starts out with tremendous fan service. How does the 95 movie start out? The 95 movie starts out with Chan getting killed. Who's Chan? Chan is Liu Kang's brother. Does Liu Kang really have a brother? Does he? I didn't know of a Liu Kang brother in the game. The only thing that I knew of Liu Kang was that he was trained by Bo Raicho, and Kung Lao could be a distant relative. There was no brothers. Like, Kung Lao could have been a cousin. So don't get it twisted. When the trailer for Mortal Kombat 1995 came out, I remember it vividly. The first time that I saw that particular preview in the movie theater, my sister took her son and myself and her man at the time. We all went to go see Batman Forever. And Batman Forever, the preview at the beginning was Mortal Kombat. I remember jumping out of my seat and yelling, Mortal Kombat! I remember that because her boyfriend was like, hey, Jay, settle down. I couldn't settle down because I was a Mortal Kombat fan. I am a Mortal Kombat fan. So when these people in these subreddits and in these Facebook pages, they try to tell you, you ain't no Mortal Kombat fan if you think the 2021 version is better than the 95 version. There's a lot of bullshit in that 95 version. How did these people that was falling on the rocks because they couldn't film Goro in an actual action scene, how did they get to fight Goro? The last time I played the game, the last time I played the first Mortal Kombat, Art Lean didn't beat anybody to get up to face Goro. Those jobbers that he was tossing around didn't fight anybody to get up to the level of Goro. The only one that truly did was Liu Kang. I mean, you had Johnny Cage who fought, what was it, one fight Yeah, well, they fought what was supposed to be the Tarkatan, but ended up being hooded ninjas because they didn't have the money for it. They fought a few of those, and they had one tournament fight. Liu Kang was the one that had the most tournament fights. So Liu Kang should have been the one to face Goro, then Shang Tsung. But the movie did some trickery, and you see what we got. How is that canon to the video game? Tell me. The overarching narrative about this is if you're in one of those groups, don't be a cocksmith. Value other people's opinion, because their opinion might differ from yours, but they might have a good opinion. You know, like, I can pick apart the 95 version, even though I like it. I can pick it apart, just like I could pick the 2021 version apart. Let's do that real quick. First and foremost, the sore thumb that sticks out in that movie is the fact that our protagonist, our hero of the movie, has zero to do with Mortal Kombat. There has never been a Cole Young introduced into any of the Mortal Kombat video games. And the only thing that came to my mind when I saw this and when I watched the movie, the only thing that came to mind was the Resident Evil franchise and how Alice was never in the video game. Cole Young was one. The Arcana was another thing that just irked me, because if you have seen the movie, I pray that you have seen the 2021 version of Mortal Kombat, but if you haven't, there's spoilers ahead. So in that movie, you had Cole Young defeat Goro. How? What the fuck? I mean, I do like the fact that this movie was actually pre-tournament. There was no tournament that was supposed to be happening. Shang Tsung said it. Shin Han said it at the beginning of the movie. They wanted to go find these people with the dragon marking to eliminate them, so there was no opposition to fight. This thing had nothing to do with the tournament, and they made it known. I like that. One thing that I didn't like about the movie, though, was the fact that, first of all, Kung Lao died. Because if you are talking about a Mortal Kombat universe, you can't have Kung Lao die in the first movie. There is so many things that could be twisted off the relationship of Liu Kang and Kung Lao. We got Shaolin monks that could have happened. But you kill one of the most prominent people in the Mortal Kombat universe, Kung Lao. So where did his Arcana go? You know, where did his Arcana go? Did Shang Tsung retrieve his Arcana? Because I think Shang Tsung already has one. That's why I feel the Arcana in Mortal Kombat 2 should be eliminated. Fuck the Arcana. You always had the power in you. Honestly, let's go into the shit that I expect from the next Mortal Kombat movie. I expect the Arcana to be eliminated. I expect that because this Arcana limits the movie. I don't know whose idea it was. I don't know if it was Warner Brothers. I know Cole Young was Warner Brothers' idea. Well, we gotta have somebody in the movie that acts like the audience and doesn't know what's going on. The 95 version did that very well. The person that the audience related to was Johnny Cage. Johnny Cage didn't know what the fuck was going on. He was just going to try and prove himself worthy, that he's more than just an actor. He's an ass kicker. You know what I'm saying? That's what that movie was about. So we latched on to Johnny Cage on that first movie. We also latched on to Liu Kang because he was the true winner. You know what I'm saying? We latched on to Sonya Blade because of her rivalry for Kano. In this new movie, Kano dies at the end. Spoiler, he fucking dies. He didn't have his metal implant on his face. Like, he did receive his Arcana with the laser beam, but where is the metal eye patch? Where is it? And I know that Shang Tsung said at the end of the movie that death is but another portal. But you killed off Kano. You killed off Goro. You had Cabal in this movie. He's already in his respirator. We don't know how. How did he get in his respirator. Why is he with the Black Dragon? I mean, I know that was his backstory back in Mortal Kombat 3. He was a part of the Black Dragon, but when they switched from Midway to NetherRealm and they made Mortal Kombat 9, I'm sorry, but that is the Mortal Kombat 9 on is the timeline that I pay attention to. Even though in the 2021 movie, they had General Reiko. I was yelling at the screen because all that General Reiko was doing was and just hitting people with that mallet. If you are a true Mortal Kombat fan, you know that Reiko is the general to Shao Kahn's Outworld forces. He is the general. He is the next one to get the throne if something happens to Shao Kahn. That's why in Mortal Kombat 4, we see General Reiko's ending with him sitting on Shao Kahn's throne and his helmet coming down on his head. I know that there was a later video game where it's like, actually it wasn't a later, it was a later video game after part 4. I think it was Mortal Kombat Deception. You could run around and talk to the NPCs in that game and they would tell you different things, different nuances behind the scenes. And they said that one of the NPCs said that General Reiko just likes to sit in Shao Kahn's seat. But I honestly think that he was next in line to be the Emperor of Outworld. So when I saw him in the 2021 version and he was just this big brute just yelling at people and swinging a hammer, I'm like, come on, guys. He has a backstory. Flesh it out. I see Melina in the new movie. She has a backstory that you cannot tell without Katana and Baraka. So why aren't Katana and Baraka in this movie first and foremost? And then in the second movie, we have Melina come. Natara. They completely wasted Natara. I mean, she was, oh, look at Natara. Shang Tsung's over there fucking having her on a pedestal. Oh, she is great. She's wonderful. Look at Natara. And when it's time for her to go into battle, get him. And, shit like that. She gets flawless victoried. And that's another thing. In the 2021 version, they use fatality, flawless victory. They use it in the right context. In the 95 version, they don't. They don't use it in the right context. Like, let's go back to that Goro fight with Arlene. Arlene lands a few punches, a nice flying kick, and at the end, when Arlene is beat, Shang Tsung gets up and says, flawless victory. No, it wasn't. Liu Kang, at the end of the 95 movie, whenever he, hit Shang Tsung off the ledge into the spikes, he says, flawless victory. No, it wasn't. I remember specifically Shang Tsung elbowing your motherfucking ass in the back. That would have took a little bit off of your power meter. It wasn't a flawless victory. In that 95 version, they bastardized all of the Mortal Kombat terms, whether it was fatality or flawless victory. They didn't use it in the right context. In the 2021 version, they did. In the 2021 version, the actual suits were so much better than the 95 version. Like, don't get it twisted. Scorpion and Sub-Zero, they did look like their Part 1 counterparts, from their number 1 video game counterparts. They look dope. In the 2021 version, Sub-Zero is a fucking horror antagonist. He is a slasher. If you watch that movie and you see how they depict Sub-Zero, he could have his own movie. I love to see, and I can't wait to see what they do with Bihan. Because, spoiler alert if you haven't seen the movie, and if you haven't, you live under a rock, Sub-Zero dies at the end of the movie. Bihan dies. Scorpion kills Sub-Zero. But with Shang Tsung saying death is but another portal, I have a feeling that they are going to resurrect Goro, they're going to resurrect Kano, and they're going to resurrect Bihan. But it's not going to be Shang Tsung to resurrect Bihan. it's gonna be Quan Chi. And I pray, I hope that Quan Chi will be menacing. I hope Quan Chi will be what Sub-Zero was to this, to this movie. Just a menacing brute. And actually, yesterday, Bloody Disgusting came out with an article saying that Carl Urban is going to be Johnny Cage. Carl Urban, he's a New Zealand actor. Let's go ahead and check out his IMDb. He was born June 7, 1972, 10 years older than me. And, he was in some notable things that he was in. He was in, the Star Trek remake in 2009. He was in Lord of the Rings, Return of the King. He was in Doom. He was in Lord of the Rings, The Two Towers. He was in The Boyz. So he is kind of known, to moviegoers. But is this the right casting? Is this the right casting for Johnny Cage? To tell you the God's honest truth, I would have liked to see Jack Quaid as Johnny Cage. Come to think about it, Carl Urban was also in Thor Ragnarok. If you don't remember Carl Urban in Thor Ragnarok, he was when Heimdall, when he died, he took Heimdall's position. So he was the one that was working with Hela from Asgard. So if you don't know who he is, go back and watch Thor Ragnarok and you will know exactly who he is. But people wanted to have, they were saying, the Miz would be perfect as Johnny Cage in the new movie. Like, I don't know if the Miz could actually act. I had seen him, what was he in? Real World Road Rules challenges and shit. I remember him in that, and I remember him saying, I'm gonna be a famous wrestler, you guys just wait, so on and so forth. And he fulfilled his fucking dream. He did what he said he was gonna do in those reality TV shows. And I tip my fucking hat to him. I commend him. Super dope. But you're not Johnny Cage. They wanted Ryan Reynolds. I'm sorry, but he's too well known. Ryan Reynolds would have made Mortal Kombat 2 more of a Deadpool movie. Because if you have Ryan Reynolds in your movie, he has to be the focal point. We can't have it like, Blade Trinity, where he was, where he was a side character, or what's another one? He was a side, X-Men's Origins Wolverine, when he played quote unquote Deadpool. I'm using my air quotes, Deadpool, and he was a side piece, So if they were to have him in that Mortal Kombat movie, it would be Johnny Cage and the rest, because it would have to be. You got to get your money's worth when it comes to him. So X out Ryan Reynolds for Johnny Cage. They also said that Cody Rhodes wants to throw his name in the hat. And Cody Rhodes is old enough to appreciate Mortal Kombat for when it came out originally, in the arcade and then in the theater. So he knows all about Mortal Kombat. He knows Johnny Cage, but I don't think that he fits the mold. You know what I'm saying? I don't think he fits the mold for Johnny Cage. My personal preference for Johnny Cage would have been Jack Quaid. Like, let's get him, into the dojo. Let's get him practiced up on some martial arts. But I truly believe the way Jack Quaid was in Scream 5, he could pull off Johnny Cage. I think he could pull off Johnny Cage something serious and make it funny. Like, yeah, this needs to trend. This needs to go viral. Hashtag Jack Quaid as Johnny Cage. Let's make that happen. But the differences between both movies, Johnny Cage was just completely dope in the first movie. That's how I envision Johnny Cage to be when it comes to a movie. The way Lyndon Ashby portrayed Johnny Cage in the original movie is how Johnny Cage should be in this movie. Cocky, arrogant, smug, like I could whoop your ass, he should be like that. And I feel that Jack Quaid would bring the nuances, would bring everything that Johnny Cage brings to the table. So let's get Jack Quaid in that role. Guys, for Mortal Kombat 2021, if y'all listening to this, I don't think you are, but if you are, Jack Quaid as Johnny Cage. Let's make it happen. I think they're honestly supposed to be shooting come, next month? So if they say that Carl Urban is Johnny Cage, and that's what you're hearing from, Bloody Disgusting and sites like that, then it's Carl Urban. And we're gonna have to stick with that. So what do you guys feel about Carl Urban being Johnny Cage? Are you let down? Are you disappointed? Or are you looking forward to it? Let me know in the comment section below. But I am a true Mortal Kombat fan, and I definitely have some say when it comes to what I want to see in the next movie. But with all that being said, I just want to reiterate, if you are in these fan groups, if you are in, let's say a Monster Mania fan group, or a Steel City fan group, or a Terracon fan group, Mortal Kombat, whatever fan group you are in, be polite, be courteous. Don't be slamming people just because they don't have an opinion that is, parallel with yours. Don't sit here and downvote somebody because they ask a question. Man, you know how many did you knows that I put out and we just get, a thumbs down because I don't know? Damn, that's a pretty good did you know, but we got one person that's giving us a thumbs down. Why is that? If you give us a thumbs down on our videos, on Dem Splatter Talk Boys, on celebrating the final girl, whatever we put out, if you put a down vote on it, a dislike, please, in the comment section, let us know why you're disliking it. Let us know if it's the movie, because some people will see, I'll do a 60-second review of Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey. They don't believe that Winnie the Pooh should have been made, so they automatically dislike the video. Don't even listen to the content. Don't even watch the content. They just dislike the video because they dislike Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey. Bro, is my content good? That's what I want to know. Is my content good? I don't really dig the movie either. I mean, it was watchable. It was all right. But I'm not going to sit here and dislike somebody else's content because I don't agree with the movie. So whatever it is you're disliking, whatever person, if you're listening to this, whatever person is disliking my Did You Knows, Splatter Talks, surviving, celebrating the final girl, or 60-second reviews, things like that, let us know in the comments. That's why they have them. And if you have a better idea on what we should be covering, put it in the comments, because we love our Splatter Heads. We love our fans. We love the people that come by. Take the time to stop and say what's up, to come watch videos on Splatter Talk Cinema on YouTube, that come and see our Did You Knows, our 60-second reviews on TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube, who entertain our conversation when it comes to our Reddit. Leave comments. We really and truly appreciate your guys' comments. Honestly, a little bit more than your likes. I mean, we definitely appreciate the likes, but we want to know what's on your mind. Let us know how you feel about the topics that we cover. If you dislike the topic and you feel that we just botched the whole video, then by all means, we deserve a dislike. But if you dislike just because I don't like shorts, damn, our shorts are good. But anyway, I digress. Ladies and gentlemen, This has been Dem Splatter Talk, boys. I have taken a lot of your guys' time on a Friday. I know y'all just want to get out of work. Y'all want to get to the bank, cash your checks, go chill with your loved ones, go to the club, whatever you want to do. It's Friday. And with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, tonight I will be talking to Travis Bruce from the horror realm on YouTube. And like I said, if you ain't subscribed to him, he has a small following right now of 57 subscribers. So Splatter Heads, head on over to his channel and give him some love. Watch a few of his videos. And if you like his content, by all means, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button and the bell so you don't miss any of his uploads, because he uploads daily. I will be having him on Dem Splatter Talk, boys, and we are going to be talking horror. So if you're with that, let it be known in the comment section. Give this video a like. Give this podcast a like. Go ahead and follow the podcast. Follow Splatter Talk Cinema on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Reddit. Subscribe to us on YouTube. It's going down. And remember, we are having subscriber giveaways. And if you want to be a part of those subscriber giveaways, you need to be subscribed to this channel and you need to be following us on one of our social media handles. I prefer TikTok because that's where the traffic is going, and that's where a lot of our good content that you won't find on YouTube is stored. So make sure that you're following us on TikTok. I will leave all of our social media handles in the description. You can go to our link tree and just nail it right there, because all of our links are right on Linktree. So that is linktr.ee/Splatter Talk Cinema. I'll leave that in the comments. Ladies and gentlemen, we are at 796 subscribers. We are so close to our 1,000 subscriber mark and our 1,000 subscriber giveaway. Make sure you are telling your friends who love horror and their friends who love horror about Splatter Talk Cinema. So once we hit that 1,000 subscriber mark, we will be doing a 1,000 subscriber giveaway here on the channel. So make sure you are following us, you are subscribed, and the bell is hit so you don't miss out. With that being said, this is your boy Jay. You have been listening to Dem Splatter Talk, boys. I truly appreciate your time. I love my fucking Splatter Heads. With that being said, this is your boy. I'm out.
Would you lead me to my doom?